Hello and welcome to Let's Ride Around Europe. This is Traisen. Where we just did a charge. I've just come around the corner. I've not travelled far, like out of the town or anything. And we're on our way from Ljubljana to Vienna. This is our last leg. That was our last charge before Vienna. Got about 70 kilometers to go, about an hour 15. At some point along this route, I'm going to decide to end this episode when I think we've gotten close enough to Vienna for it to be boring. But that shouldn't be for a while yet. Now heading east. Previously we were heading north. Like just up the road from the charger there was a roundabout where we swing east. And I don't know what this train's going to be like. I kind of assume it's going to be not like super interesting or anything. But it's hopefully going to be a little more interesting than just a big flat plane. I do expect it's going to be a whole bunch of tugs along the way. Because an R15 for 70 kilometers is not great going. And if there are a whole lot of them, I'll just, like, abandon the episode, I guess. You'll never hear this. But it might not be that bad. I mean, I can see some hills over there. I don't think we're going to be going up over them, but we are going to be skirting around them, and that might provide some entertaining riding. One can only hope. But, you know, that might mean that instead of a boring 60 kilometers an hour average, we end up with a quite interesting 60 kilometers an hour average. Or, you know, we might make better time because we're not super unhappy doing a little extra speed in twisties. You never know. Like an Airstream dealer. Those are cool. They're pretty cool. The truck is just hoofing it, but this is a 70. Doing like maybe 75. Oh, look at that foot. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Neat. Doggos. Oh, it definitely is the smell of farmland, that's for sure. Headed towards some hills, which is, you know, encouraging, but like we might just be skirting the bottoms of them. bit between some hills. It just looks like we're just having an endless 70 zone. It's a little vexing. We have done a spectacular amount of distance today. I mean, it's not that spectacular, but like, yeah, when you sit down and think about it, you're like, oh, okay, it's like, what, 300 miles? But, on a bike, a month passes, it's quite a lot. Okay, I can see how this is gonna go. I can see how this is just... The reason why it's an R15 is it's just constant 70s. 70 is like vaguely 40 miles an hour. It's a little bit more. 60 is a little bit less. 65 would be more or less spot on. Sundial. Where did that come from? Didn't ask for like 125, I asked for like 110. What is this? Yeah, and then we're into another 70. Like, what? At least I could entertain myself with like, ooh, pretty over there. Yeah. Oh, there is this truck in front of us. How terrible. Oh, I'm so sad. No more truck. This guy behind us does not give one shit about the fact that it's a 70. It's right up my ass. He's still right up my ass. Like, I do actually have the text on my mirror that says objects in the mirror may be closer than they appear, and he appears right up my ass. Like, would you like to pass me? The sign says it's 70. For like the next 1.5 kilometers. Stop for that. No, you're not. You're too close behind me. I'll tell you what, here you go. You can just floor it, even though, you know, the sign does say 70. I mean, if it wasn't, like, clearly a village, I wouldn't give a shit. But it is. The sun behind us is kind of cool. Like a really rosy sunset. That guy just does not care. But I care. I already did my bit for today. I already did the day 15 bit, but you know what I think about blasting through people's villages. It's bad. Of course, I can't really look behind me much now because I've got the sun in my wing mirror. Oh, look how far it got you! Look how far it got you. Wow. That literally just says fucks, F-U-X. There's another charger. I think it looks like an AC one though. Zero interest in AC chargers. AC charging just doesn't work for me with this thing. I mean, it works, like in a technical sense, but like in a practical sense it does not. About the speed. If you want to overtake me, you're welcome to. But I don't feel like this is a faster bit of road. Maybe after there. These are okay. Yes, it does look a bit more open. Fertilizer, quote unquote, on his fields. It smells lovely. Yeah. Now this bit is definitely a 70. And actually this looks like we're going into some more interesting terrain, which is nice. I was distracted by all of the 70, but like it looks like we're doing some hills or some forests. Hills of forests are good. This was just like 70 for some houses, okay. I'm still struggling to interpret like some of these speed limits because like that to me clearly did not have like an end of the 70 zone. It did have a 50 zone, but did not have an end of the 70 zone, and like, yeah. Just put whatever the new speed limit is on your side. This is cool. Yeah. This is the kind of road we like. charm. Find out what's around this corner. Is it band of forest? Yeah, it's more forest. And a corner that goes the other way. And we're out into some farmland, it seems. And a 70. It says there's pedestrians. Yeah. Worth pulling back a bit. Is it just for this guest house? It's got windows painted on. It isn't actually windows. I wonder if like it's closed. Or maybe there's shutters. They could be shutters and they just like painted on windows and shutters. Which is a neat idea. Looks like we're getting some hills in, that's good. I was concerned that this would be like a bit boring, but no, we've got some hills. And that's good. Some nice, easy hills. Just a welcome end to the day. Pretty town in its little valley. It's got this church up there, steep roof just to keep the snow off, I guess. Maybe it's a stylistic thing. It could be a stylistic thing. Very high peak roof. You got this stream, brook into the right. Station. These forested hills. There's a few houses just sort of secluded in on the other side of the stream. It's pretty cool. There are little bridges to get to them.
Here we go!
leveling out, getting lower. That building, tower on top of it, but it's not like, just look like a church. It's like a rat house or something. But a rat house of what? Oh, it could be a station. Ah, it could be a station. Yeah. It did look a little big for a station in the middle of nowhere though. Look at some of these houses. Some big hills here. Okay. There's still some big hills. They're just all on the right hand side. I think that's what we're going to be doing. We're just going to be skirting like the bottoms of the hills up on the right. 50 to the 70. Ooh. Now that up ahead looks good. That looks promising. Are we gonna go that way? Probably not. Probably not. Probably we're gonna go to the right of that bit. But even that is going to be between there and like a big hill. The question is, how wide is the veil? How wide is the veil? It's not a veil. Okay. Okay, we've got some interesting stuff coming up. I just like oogling the hills yonder, and it looks like we are going to be threading our way between some, regardless of which direction we go out of this little town. We just left the town. How can you be... No fair. No fair. We're just in a town. You didn't even give us a chance to not be in a 50 zone. Well, that's very prettily painted. There's like a Roman soldier and a medieval knight on it. And some dragons, I think it was. Kind of looked like dragons. I only got a momentary glance. Yeah, these are nicely painted. Shout out to the pink building again. That's a good colour scheme. The mint looks good on the blue. Oh, we're going that way. Okay. So this is 70. probably wrong. It's probably like... actual turn. Yeah, this is not a 70. This is suddenly interesting. Oh, it's very dark. Ooh, spooky. This is cool. Both senses. There's a corner. That's a corner. Oh boy, that's a corner. Yes! I thought we were done. I thought we were done. Ah, every time I think we're done, there's more. Oh, hell yeah. Yes! Every time I think we're done, there's more. Oh, yes. Oh, look at how pretty this is. That's a really pretty church. You guys should be really proud. Not a god botherer, but you know. Good job in the church. I don't know what you guys saw, but I could see through the windows like the really cool frescoes in the ceiling. Yeah. Yeah. I thought we were done. Ah. Austria is a really good place to ride motorcycles. Austria's just a really good place to ride motorcycles. There seems to be like very little of it that is bad. Yeah, it seems to be like no matter what route you pick, you're going to find something worth riding. Whereas like in the UK, it's really not the case. You have to specifically pick your routes, but this is just absolutely wonderful. Oh hell yeah. It's all just more of the same, like foresty, hillsy stuff. Ah. There is just so much good, like, motorcycling road here. And it's everywhere. And it doesn't matter, like, if you're really into switchbacks, or if you're not really into switchbacks, it doesn't matter. Like, you get a choice, or you can have both. I like both. yeah. The only issue I think is in winter, you basically don't ride. I guess it's okay. There's a lot of people who just don't ride in winter, even in mild climates like the UK as well. There's a fire station with a cool mural of a fireman on it. More of that kind of thing. Yeah, I was going to give this guy the chance to overtake and say it, but doesn't seem to be biting. Kind of like halfway. I had been like, okay, I'll maybe do the break there or whatever, but I'm just gonna keep going until it stops being interesting. Yeah, coming around that corner hot off an overtake would be good. Adventure bike with a billion lights on it. It is. Yeah. Of course it is. Of course it's a GS. What else could it possibly be? Here we go. We're gonna stop for that one. It kind of looks like we should be indicating to the right. Kind of looks like Google should be giving us an instruction. But I'm not getting an instruction from Google. Oh, Maria Zell is that way. Okay. Maria Zell was really pretty. Guess Maria Zell is that way, because I came from there. I just feel like this is a bit of a roundabout route to get there, but and then again, there probably isn't much of a direct route, just because of the layout of the land. So you probably do have to go that way to get to Maria Zell. Kind of the reason that churches interest me is just it's one of the things that communities put a lot of effort into having like a nice one of. Like you'll often find communities where like everything else can be really boring, but they'll have like a stunning church, which I think is a waste because I'm obviously not a god botherer. But like, if you want to find the nicest thing in a town, generally speaking, you're looking for the church. Like, make your other buildings cool too, you know?
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
First exit. time. Went to Leeds last time. Where last time was like 2019. I have a really good friend who I want to say used to live there. I know he bought a house recently with his boyfriend. I don't know where that is, because like he's been doing a lot of traveling for work, so I don't think it ostensibly has to be near his old job. I'd like to see him again. I think he's going to Eurotour. That'd be nice. Hang out with him. Because he's doing a lot of travel with his work, it just wasn't really possible to see him on this trip. Even though, like, I had a huge amount of time free to just sort of find places to go in this area. That's why I went down to Ljubljana. But I do not regret going to Ljubljana. Oh wow. Not at all. Even though I didn't see it. I regret not seeing Ljubljana. You know, I regret like just lying in my hotel and just being like, I have no energy, I don't feel like doing anything. And I know what that is now. I know what that was. I was dehydrated. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. And I can see some interesting road happening in the future. Yes. Yeah, I regret like being too dehydrated to see anything. Look at that spire. Oh yeah. I regret being too dehydrated to do anything in Ljubljana. Because I'm sure it's like a pretty city. And I will have to go back and do it justice. Yeah, that's pretty cool. It looks like a complex, so it might be like a monastery or something. Monasteries are pretty popular in Europe. Like in the Middle Ages, like a lot of land was worked by monasteries. A lot of like craft was performed by monasteries. They're a really important part of like kind of the industrial and economic infrastructure of Europe. Yeah, it does look like a whole complex. Speaking of things that look like rosaries. Ooh, was ist das? Is that an old Volvo? That's an old Volvo. A not square car Volvo. Us and friends are really into their Volvos. There's one in particular who I always think of when I see like the square ones. Far from Vienna now, actually. If I recall the map correctly. Mödling is kind of Vienna adjacent. We're still sort of in this foresty, hillsy sort of stuff. That's pretty cool. We are, you know, it's starting to get a bit dark. But I said to my friend that I would be there between 8 and 9, you know, thinking to myself, yeah, 8:39, something like that. And yeah, it's 8:25. I think we're going to be more or less in that window. So that's cool. And it also means you guys get to continue seeing things for a bit. Although how long, I don't know. The sun is definitely set. The sun has most definitely set. Especially because it's like it's so mountainous here. Stuck at these shrines along the way. Little square in front of the church. Pretty little fire station. Is that an old Wolseley? Wow. Did not expect. Praxis Center, huh? Ooh. Just realized the Billa side is like rotating. Interesting. I wonder if they all do that and it's just the first time I've noticed. Because they all have that kind of like 3D sign thing. I was like, see, reversing! Now look at this ship up ahead, like the weird cliff. I wonder if that's a quarry. I wonder if that's an old quarry that trees have been planted in subsequently. Hold on a little high. Or maybe it's a road that they've carved up the side. It might be a road they've carved up the side. Or it could just be natural, you know? Just be a bit of a hill that's slowed away. Again with like, I didn't think we'd get more of this, but more of this. Yes, please. Hell yeah. down in a valley. The trees up on the right and on the left. Going around this curve to the left. You can kind of see like the shape of the valley in advance. This is pretty cool. There'll be a river on the other side of those houses. And they're literally just a thin strip of houses sandwiched between the river and the road. Which is like a terrible layout for a settlement, by the way. But, you know, urban development does exist in many places. Okay, I guess it's a urban development, like, coming out of a town. That's less bad. Or is it? Oh no, it just says the end of a no passing zone. Okay. Yeah, okay. It's just a urban development coming out of a town. That's more okay. Something that's just a urban development by itself is like, why would you do this? This is this town that ends with an N, or starts with an M road, I guess. Oh no, this is Hinterbrühl. Of course, that was the sign. Is Hinterbrühl part of Mödling, though? Asking the tough questions. Much longer we can stretch this, like are we now sort of getting into the outskirts of Vienna, or is there going to be more? Because we are getting quite close to Vienna now. Vespas are really popular. People would use them as a way to get around, you know? You don't really see as much of that in the UK. Be showing them more respect than they sort of expect from big bikes, but you know. Okay, so this is Mödling. Mödling grüßt. And yes, I'm butchering those. I have no idea how they're supposed to be pronounced.
In 400 meters, turn left.
Okay, I'm gonna turn left ahead. Otherwise, this guy will be welcome to pass me. What have we got down here? I mean, this is pretty cool. Like, it's just
turn left.
Filling out the valley. It's quite a sharp left.
In 600 meters, turn right.
This is suddenly a bit interesting. I didn't expect to be doing anything more than just like driving through these towns. There's another Biele sign. This one is not rotating. Okay. They don't all do that. It says we're turning right up here. It's getting a little dark.
Turn right.
So maybe we will soon be closing out the episode. I mean, I'll close out the episode if this proves to be basically just all urban from here out. I don't have a huge amount of interest in doing like all urban episodes. I just like dub an episode end over it somewhere. But this is quite nice. You know, I know it's the reason I don't do urban episodes is because I don't think they're very interesting. But it's quite a nice place to drive through. It's quite pleasant. It's just slow. Okay, it's the end of Hinterbrew, but it's still urban. And in fact, there was a 40 sign. Okay, that looks like Vienna. So, do you know what? Let's call it there, right? Let's call it there. Let's say that, if you've got anything to say, the comment section is down below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like. Maybe check out some of my other videos. I've got a bunch of similar videos now. You might enjoy them too. And if you do, consider subscribing, hit the bell, and if you would like to reward me for entertaining you today, you can find my coffee link in the description below. And suddenly we get this interesting like hill on the way down. Yeah, I think that's about the end of it. Bye bye!